What's up? I'm Denzil.
Big Ray in the building.
It's the boy Kadeem. Bijon, check it in.
This is the least favorite podcast.
Episode 5.
Check.
What was I saying? I kind of lost my thought.
We were talking about people being late.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have to be late, but sometimes it kind of helps.
How so?
You might be fashionably late. You might show up. We might be out. You see how we was outside that day? Chilling outside?
Yeah.
Outdoor eating?
Yeah.
See how we showed up with the music playing and all that?
We did.
That's an entrance.
That's true. Sometimes you get too early and it be whack.
He showed up, slowed down, he looked to make sure that he was there.
Yeah.
Rolled the window down, we heard the music.
Yeah.
And he pulled off and he went to go find parking.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, a girl might be there watching that and preeing him.
But
like,
I feel like
shit.
if it's not your special day, what are you coming late for? Like, I can understand a birthday girl.
What they gotta be a special day for?
All right, you have all of us waiting for you. Like, we're already at the table. We can't order without you. Or sometimes a lot of places you can't sit down until your whole party's there.
That's
and
true.
now we're waiting for you an hour later.
That's true.
And you want to show up and make an entrance for what? It's not your birthday.
It's not.
It's not a special day for you. Like, what the fuck are we waiting for?
But it don't have to be. The girl in my dreams might be there preing the whole shit. Preed my pull up. She seen my car. She heard the music I'm listening to. I might have pulled up and parked right in front of the place. Got out. She's witnessing all of this.
Like, that snack that just came out the car.
She's putting herself in position to get bagged. If she like what she see. And that late appearance.
What are the chances of that really happening though?
You'll be surprised.
Maybe.
This could be my ego talking, but there's people out there that could agree with me.
So how was your week?
So far, it's been good. We on what?
How's your January so far? No, it's just the second.
January.
But like, are you one of those people who feels like optimistic about this new year? Or do you feel like it's going to be the same shit as 2020?
I usually feel like that in January. But by like February come, I'm like, same shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I feel like we just taking this, for me, 2020. Like, I had so many plans for 2020 and it all went to shit. So I'm just taking this year one day at a time, and that's it. I'm not gonna have no crazy expectations.
Not
or
getting
goals.
your hopes up?
No.
I don't know. I think 2020 kind of conditioned me to not let anything get in the way of what I want to do now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like 2020 just took all our hopes and dreams, blindsided us. Mm-hmm. But now we in 2021, it's like, it's either you gonna wait and step on eggshells, or you just gonna go out there and do it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Because it's like you had so many goals that you wanted to accomplish. It got put on pause.
Yeah.
Now it's like, the minute I get to do something, I'm just gonna do it. I see that.
Like anything that you learned in 2020, you gotta apply that in 2021 if you really wanna.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
we can't take time for granted anymore. Nah. And we were kind of given the gift of time anyway. Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah.
So you want to get into some music?
Of course.
Okay. So what is so we're going to do songs of the week, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what was your...
songs I just love listening to. That's it.
Bet. So what's your first pick?
My first pick is from my guy Larry June. His most recent project called Numbers. Mm-hmm. Song is called Thank God for the Trap. Hot in your drink?
I don't want it to spill. I'm paranoid. How did you find out about Larry June? Because not a lot of people know him.
Yo, to be honest, I always seen his music. I just never clicked on it until he made a song with Currency. He's like one of my favorite. He's like one of my favorite artists. Yeah. Once he made a song with Currency, I'm like, all right, if Currency's fucking with him, I should fuck with him. So.
And you're still one of the few people I know that fucks with Currency. I don't know a lot of people who listen to him.
You gotta have a quiet taste to listen to Currency and people like Larry June. Yeah. I made you a fan of Larry June. You're welcome. If you ain't never heard about Larry June, look it up.
Word.
I'm missing out. What you about to play though?
What's your song of the week? My song is by Buddy, which I can't even say much about him because I really don't know him. But this song, I don't know how I stumbled on this song, but I'm gonna start listening to him. I'm gonna see what else he got going. Yeah. So this song is Buddy's She Think.
I never even heard this song yet.
Yeah, I really don't even know where I heard this song from. I want to say the Joe Budden pod, but I'm not sure.
Oh, nah, it's a vibe right here.
It's a vibe. I just want to play like the first verse and then.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you how I heard about Buddy after this.
All right. Spy, I like it. All right. So.
You know what time it is.
So what are you gonna tell me?
Oh, so yeah, Buddy. To be honest, Buddy's dope. Like, I stumbled upon Buddy. I listen to Nip. Mm-hmm. I've been listening to Nip since like 2009, 2010. So I think him and Buddy has like they've been working forever. So they got a song called Status Symbol. And that song, they got a part 1 and a part 2. Both of them is fire. And from there, I just started looking up Buddy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So.
Got you. And you heard Nipsey's coming out with a new album, right?
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
Why? I was excited. You feel like it's not gonna be the same?
Usually, well, this is just me. I just feel like when artists pass, when they put out that, what is that called? The posthumous album. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I can't get into it because they not here.
Right.
So it's like I'm hearing shit that you might have made before you pass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
it's kind of morbid.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're not here to perform it. So it's just, I don't know. It takes away from the experience for me.
Yeah.
You know, that's just me.
I'm excited to listen.
I'm gonna still listen to it.
Yeah, of course.
Like, so yeah, what's the third song we gonna play?
All right, so this song is from my dear friend, Kadeem Bijon. I've known him since I was 19, and he's a rapper. And I just want to show him some love right now. So I'm going to play this song.
What's the song called?
The song is called Fresh.
Sheesh. Tell them what it is. Right. Yeah.
fresh at the booth. Feeling like I'm Biggie Smalls, I'm a bad boy, baby, give me the loot. Might call me a beam in the Lexus, Benz or Jeep, just give me the coupe. Drop top with the suicide doors, had to take off the roof. My niggas don't post on the block, boy, pull a JB when it shoot. Feeling like I'm Biggie Smalls, I'm a bad boy, baby, give me the loot. Might call me a beam in the Lexus, Benz or Jeep, just give me the coupe. Drop top with the suicide doors, had to take off the roof. My niggas don't post on the block, boy, pull a JB when it shoot.
First deaf a nigga can't hear. Uber the cool take me everywhere. I ain't stripping, you can see it clear. Standing clipping, I ain't speaking here. Big banks, we in Bel Air. Wave guard, keep my shells paired. Blue faces, what I'm counting. Pillin' it back like a scallion. Push a star for the stallion. Me and my dogs be wildin', we came to shoot off with the valets. Don't play in my cheddar, my nigga, just give me my loot dog or a silence. Drumming on niggas, I'm Quest Love with some Wu Talk, nigga Shaolin. Chefing them figures like nothing, them niggas, I'm True Frost, nigga miles in. Islands by the 1,000. Red beam, shoot your Rudolph from the roof, dog. I'm a bad boy, think I'm Biggie, baby. Chop and make the city crazy. Aftermath, nigga might be slim, I was never shady. Need cash money, I ain't speaking, baby, niggas better pay me.
Feeling like I'm Biggie Smalls, I'm a bad boy, baby, give me the loot. Might call me a beam in the Lexus, Benz or Jeep, just give me the coupe. Drop top with the suicide doors, had to take off the roof. My niggas don't post on the block, boy, pull a JB when it shoot. Feeling like I'm Biggie Smalls, I'm a bad boy, baby, give me the loot. Might call me a beam in the Lexus, Benz or Jeep, just give me the coupe. Drop top with the suicide doors, had to take off the roof. My niggas don't post on the block, boy, pull a JB when it shoot. Throw the AP off the roof. Bitch, I'm KD with the trade 3, feel like Jay-Z in the booth. Kept it 100, no checking my proof, fresh in my goose. Some of you niggas be talking in circles, you not in my loop, collecting my ends. Spin on niggas like the Lost Boys in the Lex. Beamer up Benz, shaking the block, Bobby with trends. Y'all niggas is vexed, nigga the best, bombing no flex. Run it again, look at my neck, flood it again. Give me the neck, blow it the wind, pay up a check, put some respect. Gotta finesse this shit till the end, I need it with interest. Big time, another hot boy, pull up suicide, that's killing. No gator boots with the Gucci suits, cause my niggas stay fly off the ceiling. Beautiful millions, charging the fee before I step in the building. Wonderful feeling, chill like a villain. Bet I be ballin' on niggas Jay Williams, fresh at the booth. Feeling like I'm Biggie Smalls, I'm a bad boy, baby, give me the loot. Might call me a beam in the Lexus, Benz or Jeep, just give me the coupe. Drop top with the suicide doors, had to take off the roof. My niggas don't post on the block, boy, pull a JB when it shoot. Feeling like I'm Biggie Smalls, I'm a bad boy, baby, give me the loot. Might call me a beam in the Lexus, Benz or Jeep, just give me the coupe. Drop top with the suicide doors, had to take off the roof. My niggas don't post on the block, boy, pull a JB when it shoot.
Okay. All right, so I just want to introduce my two close friends. We got Ray in the denim. Say hi, Ray.
Check. Ray, we here.
And we have Kadeem Bijon. The song that I just played was his song.
Tell him what it is.
Right.
The artist.
So I've known y'all for a while, right?
Yeah, some years.
Well, you, how many years? Almost 10 years?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, because I met you when I was 19.
Where did y'all?
I was 21 or 22.
I was definitely 19 when I started working at Costco.
I was 21 when I started working.
Yeah,
there.
but I was 19, so you had to be what? Because I'm 28 now.
I just turned 31.
Damn.
So y'all met at Costco.
Yeah, we met at Costco.
Okay.
How does it feel to say 31 though?
To be honest with you, at first, like thinking back on it, like I used to dread it, but it's like, yo, damn, like it's a blessing to.
You don't even feel that much different, do you?
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Life.
saying? It's a blessing to, like, see 31.
Right, it is.
Did you think you was gonna reach 31? Be honest.
Honestly speaking, yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
Right.
Honestly, it's like I can't picture 31, and I'm 28 now.
I can.
I'm like, damn.
I feel like 30s is our prime.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought 25 was. 26 was.
That's the beginning. I feel like you're still figuring it out at 26.
Yeah,
at
30
25,
is like,
26.
all right.
30?
It depends on the experience and the environment, no?
Yeah, that's
Here's
true.
my thing, right?
Right.
When people classify 30 as old, right?
Yeah.
Those are usually teenagers, but
Yeah. What's the life expectancy?
when you at 30,
I think
No, for human beings.
80 something, 85?
88.
Okay.
Damn near almost 90 years old.
Yeah, 88.
okay.
So 30 that's not even half of that.
Yeah.
How is that old? You get what I'm saying?
No, it's true.
So it's like, and then not just that, the older people, they still treat us like we teenagers.
Yeah.
You know, you still a baby. You still waiting.
But I still feel young too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
I know. I definitely still
Yeah.
feel
Run a couple blocks. You see if you're young or not.
Yeah. Well, fuck that. Run up the
Word.
stairs.
Right.
Run up the stairs.
One flight
a
of
few
stairs and you're
flights.
done. You're
Yeah.
like,
Shit.
You winded that motherfucker. You like,
Word.
oh,
But you
shit.
see, that's because, well, personally speaking, that's because as an adult, I indulge in activities that I didn't indulge in when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So therefore, that win gets cut short. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
whole fact.
You wasn't doing hookah at 17, 18
Bullshit. Hookah wasn't even a thing.
at all.
Yeah, but
I used to think
I was
I'm not-
smoking when I was 14.
I thought hookah was a bomb.
what?
I used to think it was something to put weed in.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't know.
When I was a
what-
kid, because you got to remember, like, before, like, let's say hookah became a thing, like, 2011.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. Yeah.
around 2007, I'd see them in the bodegas, and I wouldn't know what it is.
And they selling
And
it.
they sell it in the smoke area where you buy
Right.
everything for weed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I assumed it was something to put weed in.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I thought it was another bong. And it's before I even, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it looks like something like that.
It looks like a lamp.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But anyway, so we wanted to ask you some questions since
Both
you're an
y'all.
artist. Oh, well, both of y'all, yes.
Yeah.
But we're going to start with Kadeem.
Correct.
So,
Let's do
Kadeem,
that.
when did you start rapping? How old were you?
I want to say around 11, 12. Honestly speaking, like I wrote my first rap at 12 years old.
Okay. So
Oh, I'm sorry. Not good.
so like when did you start taking it serious? At 12?
Nah, that's like when I got out of high school.
Okay.
Because periodically I just, I'd record. I recorded my first song at 15.
Okay.
So I'd record and, put them on MySpace and stuff
Right,
like that.
right.
Once I learned how to do that.
MySpace.
Wow, for real.
MySpace. Remember that?
Top 8.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'd record and put them on MySpace and stuff like that.
So you've been doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope.
You had a specific artist that like inspired you to make you want to rap?
Yeah, who inspired you?
The first person to inspire me, honestly, I'd have to say would be my uncle.
Okay.
He was the closest person to me. You know what I'm saying?
He used to rap too.
And he was right. He used to rap as well. He still does, but like he's more so like on the behind the scenes tip. But he was doing this thing since he was like, let me see, when I was born, I think he was 14 years old. So kind of like there's a gap in the age, but out of
Right.
all of my mom's siblings, he's the closest one to me in age. So when I was like about 5, 6, he was about 18.
Okay.
So I remember him having like the Reasonable Doubt tapes. The tapes. You know what I said? The tapes.
Cassettes.
Right. That's right, kids. Go Google it.
Right.
The Ready to Die tapes.
Oof.
Damn.
Illmatic.
Yeah.
So
Damn, you bringing me back right now.
Real rappers, man.
and that I didn't know.
Real
what-
MCs.
I wasn't supposed to listen to that, but it was
Right.
laying around. So
Of course.
I'd mess around, throw it on, not knowing nothing. Can't
Right.
comprehend a word of what I'm listening
Nothing.
to.
Right.
Oh,
So your uncle was who you first seen doing it, and you was like, I could do this shit too.
So who's the first artist you started actually getting into?
Jay-Z.
I was.
I figured.
Please.
I was about to
yeah,
say,
I was
yeah.
gonna say that.
Yeah.
I was hoping he said that.
That's a
please,
giveaway. That's a
please.
giveaway.
Let's get Hov in there,
Do you
man.
remember your
Let's
first
get
whole
Hov in there.
album? Like the first whole album you
That I
heard?
listened to it, that I was able to understand. All right, it was the Blueprint.
Woo!
The Blueprint. My uncle had bought that, and he had the clean version.
Okay.
So that was like one that I was able to listen to over and over again. My moms wouldn't say anything. My grandmother wouldn't complain because all the curses edited.
Yeah.
And yo, when I tell you, I listened to that till this day.
You studied it.
I don't have to. I could probably like not listen to that album for like a couple years and play it and still know like majority of the songs on
Right.
word for word.
Right.
Yeah.
The Blueprint. I have to say the Blueprint.
Okay.
And what's your writing process like now? Like when you sit down, write a song, you actually write it down, or do you feel like you just hear a beat and you just go off on it, freestyle?
It varies. You know what I'm saying?
Depends on the beat.
Like if it's something that I want to touch on already, like it's something that's been like sitting on the back of my mind, it's been bothering me, then I'll find a beat catered to how I feel. But sometimes I'm just, I like to be creative. That's what I do in my free time. Like I feel like some people play video games to have fun. I
Right.
write and record to have fun. So
Okay.
I'll just in idle time throw a beat on, and the first thing that comes to mind, like Fresh, that that whole concept of everything. I freestyled it. Like it just, as soon as I heard the beat, it
just poured out of you.
just like that.
Yeah.
And then I just kept saying it over and over again. I was like, you know what? Let me write this down.
Yeah.
Might as
But
well.
what I would usually do is, cause I'm usually searching for like multiple beats, so I turn my voice notes on and I record it, stop it, save it, and then revisit it later.
That's one of your best to you.
Or fresh.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song so far?
That you made.
Yeah.
If it's fresh, it's hard.
Yeah, that's dope.
Honestly, can I say Jigga is my personal favorite of yours? I will always love that song.
That's pretty dope too, though.
That
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
oh my God.
Definitely.
My personal favorite. I would
What you enjoy? What you enjoy?
That I enjoy. I'd probably have to say. Dang, I don't have just one because I created them, so it's like these is like your kids. You get what I'm saying? That pick one.
Right.
I'll probably say, out of 3 is Fresh. If Gimme was Designer, and Pressure Diamond.
Okay. In that order? Or you just throwing it out there?
Right.
In that, I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm going to just encourage everyone. Do you have it on YouTube, Jigga?
Yeah, the video is on
Jigga's,
YouTube.
I would encourage everyone to go on YouTube and watch the video, listen to that song. I love that song.
Yeah, gotta.
It's amazing. Do you have it by any chance? It's not on Apple.
It's on SoundCloud.
It's on SoundCloud.
Now, my plan for that is I'm gonna re-release it
Yeah.
on all the DSPs.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot. We're gonna shoot another video for it.
Beautiful. I love that song.
Okay.
All right, so fuck what I said. We're gonna play it right now because I want everyone to listen and just watch this right now. Like I love this song.
Right. You gotta have like that, man.
I feel like my nigga Jigga, money, cars, hoes back in 98. I feel like my nigga Jigga.
A little bit older.
Jigga.
I feel like my nigga Jigga, gold slugs on back in 87.
I already like it.
Yo, I love it.
couple of seconds,
Yo,
I already
love
like
this
it.
song.
I feel like my nigga Jigga. Feel like my nigga Jigga. Feel like my nigga Jigga. Jigga. I feel like my nigga Jigga, gold slugs on back in 87.
Gotcha.
Yeah, hold on to
Feel
that
like my
thought.
nigga Jigga, money, cars, hoes back in 98. I feel like my nigga Jigga, big pimpin', baby, taking over your city. I feel like my nigga Jigga, can I get a word? Yeah, I know that you hear me. I feel like my nigga Jigga, yeah. What? Jigga. Feel like my nigga Jigga, yeah, Jigga.
I feel like my nigga Jigga like I'm sitting on 500 million. I feel like my nigga Jigga popping Don Perry in a big pippin. I feel like my nigga Jigga counting dead Prezi that been stacked to the ceiling. I feel like my nigga Jigga day knocking my hustle a wonderful feeling. Money, cash, clothes, hoes, imaginary players biting my flows. Chasing my swing, sitting on a couple salaries. I light up a J, this a moment of clarity. I feel like my nigga Jigga.
Hold up, nah, let me switch the flow.
Niggas wanna see me act loco. Split roll, Grogo, who you in front of for? I'm on the ground like a city 9-2 fly. Wintertime city, my dame, let the bricks roll. Throw your diamonds in this bitch, ho. Can I live with a Crisco? Got me feeling like I'm rich in this bitch, ho.
I feel like my nigga Jigga, money, cars, hoes back in 98. I feel like my nigga Jigga. Jigga. I feel like my nigga Jigga, gold slugs on back in 87. I feel like my nigga Jigga. Jigga. I feel like my nigga Jigga. Feel like my nigga Jigga. Feel like my nigga Jigga. Jigga. I feel like my nigga Jigga, gold slugs on back in 87.
Now this hook is too hard.
Fire.
Big time.
Fire.
Big
I gotta
time.
give all credit to my brother from another. That's my cousin.
So your cousin, right? Yeah.
Shout out to him, man.
Good too. Yeah.
I feel like my nigga Jigga.
You nailed that.
What? Jigga. Feel like my nigga Jigga. Yeah, Jigga. I feel like my nigga Jigga back in 98, so I'm jigged out. I feel like my nigga Jigga back in 87, so I'm grilled out. I feel like my nigga Jigga back in 2001 had to cool down the ether. You know the game, so you know the rules, bitch. I feel like Dame with
The shoulder move, ayy.
sippin' Douce. Told all my niggas, look, man, we be straight. 500 million, left straight to the bank. Dream team. machine, nigga, yeah, this a dynasty. Switch from the drug and started trapping packs. And we gon' keep making these hits back to back. Ain't no telling us a thing after that. 2004, the roof gon' fade to black. You know them goons gon' move if I say so. Need me a bad bitch with a halo. 6 gold slugs straight out the face, though I'm feeling like Jigga. I feel like my nigga Jigga, money, cars, hoes back in 98. I feel like my nigga Jigga. Jigga. I feel like my nigga Jigga, gold slugs on back in 87. I feel like my nigga Jigga. Jigga. I feel like my nigga Jigga. Feel like my nigga Jigga. Feel like my nigga Jigga. Jigga. I feel like my nigga Jigga, gold slugs on back in 87. I feel like my nigga Jigga, money, cars, hoes back in 98. I feel like my nigga Jigga, big pimpin', baby, taking over your city. I feel like my nigga Jigga, can I get a word? Yeah, I know that you hear me. I feel like my nigga Jigga, what? Jigga. Feel like my nigga Jigga, yeah, Jigga.
Jigga.
Yo,
I'm not gonna lie.
yo, speak on that song, please.
Alright.
Check him.
Crazy thing is, I was at work.
Right.
And I came home from work.
Right.
My cousin already had laid down the hook for it.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, what this sound like? What this sound like? Just playing the beat. And I was like, oh, hold up. That sound like money, cars, money, cash, hoes. You know what I'm saying? That part of that's a part of the beat. So then he laid down the hook. Months went by. We didn't really pay no, like, you know, I was there. I was putting pressure on, like, yo, let's finish the song. So Meek Mill posted some clips with some snippets of him, like, rapping on other beats.
Right.
And that beat was one of them.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I got tight. I was like,
You should
fuck
have
that.
got inspired by
Fuck
that,
Nah,
man.
I did. I was
Tight and inspired.
Yeah.
I should have pushed you more like, yo, we gotta finish this.
Right. That's the vibe.
I went home. Mind you, remember I said verse wasn't written.
Right.
I went home,
You did that verse.
finished the verse, recorded it, and then what I did, I put the session over to the second verse, and it was like, yo, let's go right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we doing this, and we putting this out like ASAP.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question though. You've been doing this since you was about 12, right?
Right, and yeah.
Okay, so how long does it take you, like making a song, like how long does it take you to do a verse or to complete a song?
If it's a song that I'm really feeling,
Yeah.
it's right away. I'll say about
No more than 90 minutes.
Damn, that was specific.
about like an hour.
Okay.
Realistically speaking.
Okay. That's not bad.
Realistically
60
speaking.
minutes.
It's not bad.
When did you realize your cousin, like, how did your cousin start rapping and you realize that y'all could do something together, like,
He started rapping before me,
you? Okay.
when we was kids.
Okay.
He been rapping since he was probably like 9 years old.
So he's older than you.
Nah, I'm older.
Okay.
But I never knew how to, you know what I'm saying? I
Right.
didn't know how to do it.
Okay.
I just used to, and how I started rapping is just freestyling off the top of the head.
Right.
And so I learned how to just make certain things make sense as much as I could at 12 years old.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I knew how to rap at 11, but I didn't I didn't showcase that to anyone.
Right.
Like my uncles would be in the studio and they will always call my cousin to the forefront to rap for everybody. You know, it's a whole bunch of grown-ups and the youngest kid that he could rap, you know what I'm saying? They want to
Yeah.
encourage that.
Okay.
So one day, and this is, I want to say it's 2003. This is in Monroe Projects in the South Bronx.
Okay.
Now at this time, my uncles, they just signed to Sony. So we're at the house and some execs from Sony came over and Juvenile comes over.
Oh, wow.
Monroe Projects in the South Bronx.
Word.
2003.
Juvie.
Oh shit. Back that ass up.
Niggas had Juvie in the South Bronx.
So
Right.
in the projects at that.
Magnolia.
Nice.
I got to give it to him because he pulled up with no security. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just a whole bunch of execs from Sony.
That's brave shit.
So they
That's
pulled
brave
up
shit.
and they worked on a record together. Before that, they had like a battle. My uncles and
Cool.
and Juvenile and his group.
Okay.
So the next day now, they just have beats playing. They working on songs now. All of the hype kind of died down. I'm still hype because Juvenile was my favorite rapper in Cash Money when they first came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was the lead dude, and I'm like, oh, all right, he's
Turk was a beast too, though, you know.
But when they first came out with Back That Ass Up, Juvenile that was his song, so he was the guy.
That's the whole fact.
And then Wayne was the young dude, so Wayne got his shine too.
Wayne had a something to portray. Wayne had a lifetime experience to put out there.
Right.
Right.
So with that, the next day I said they working on beats. They start up a cipher, and my cousin gets in it.
How old was your cousin at this time?
I say he's 12.
Okay. Damn.
12.
Your cousin got it.
Sheesh.
Damn, he had the confidence
So
from
he got the
young.
cipher.
For real.
He had experience though. Remember?
And this time, the whole time I just been in my head, freestyling to myself. So I'm like, I'm about to the cipher's about to pass over to the next person, and I just deboed the circle.
You like, this is my time.
Yeah, I'm about
Good,
to let it.
good,
I'm about to let it be known because
Good.
they don't know me as the rapper. They know me as the kid that want to rap. So I'm about to let it be known.
And how old are you at this point?
12, about to turn 13.
Get him.
Okay.
And I don't remember what I said. But whatever I said, it was enough to impress them enough to encourage me to keep
Yeah.
going. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm sure if I watched that video back today, I'll be like, hell.
You'll cringe like, damn.
What?
The hell was I talking about? At 12? What was I talking about?
You
Yeah.
gotta crawl before you walk. So.
Of course.
Definitely.
And the fact that you even did it at such a young age, like,
Yeah.
that's
That
enough.
was
And having
courage.
the confidence at that young age.
Right,
you know
that
what
was
I'm saying?
courage.
Like, word. Shout out to your cousin, because, I mean, I don't know. Like, you probably seen that. Well, shit, he could do it. Why not me?
Right.
Show money. Shout out to Show Money.
Facts.
Check.
I do have one last question for you. All right. So, like, there's a song, right? You pour your blood, sweat, and tears into it, and you feel like it's fire.
What's the name?
You send it to someone, and they're like shit on it, or it wasn't really resonating with them. Has that ever happened, and how do you deal with that?
That's happened before. That's definitely happened before. But I don't take it personal. First and foremost, like, I want you to be 100% honest with me. That's the
their
whole
opinion.
purpose of. Yeah, but here's the thing.
Right.
I'm sending you a song so you can give me your honest opinion,
Right.
your honest feedback, critique from an outsider. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The creator is always gonna hold their creation more dear to them than somebody
Correct.
else will.
Right, right.
What, there's certain flaws that I probably won't witness that
That
they'll witness.
Okay.
So I take it with a grain of salt.
Okay.
And it all depends on how the messages relate to me. Because at the same time, this is my craft.
Right.
So
Right.
if I feel like you're not just trying to give me constructive criticism, now it's reaching a level that you're trying to shit on me.
Right.
And that's different.
Right.
Because if you could be like, yo, bro, I'm not feeling that. I'm gonna ask why. Tell me why. So that's something that I'm gonna go back and work on.
Right.
Or see if it's something that I need to work on. Or
Right,
maybe
right.
that specific song that I sent you just wasn't for you at that time.
Porn.
Porn.
Pornography.
We love porn.
Pornography.
Pornography is it's what we call that?
Can someone please? No. Wait, before we even start, because I don't like how you and the Scream Man had like an insider before this started, and I felt some type of way.
I know what it was.
Can someone please tell me what
I
that song is?
What was that? What was that?
I don't know. Play, Scream Man, play that again.
Son, hey, if you know, you know, man.
I'm so lost right now. I'm so lost.
Yo, this is
Put
that
me
shit.
on.
This is
Yo.
all right. So to
Put
clear
me
it
on.
up, this is the shit that you hear when shit is about to go down.
This is the song they play.
This is the shit that you play before that video come on. This is like the intro. You see how we got that turn up at the beginning of our shit?
Right.
This
The porn turn up.
This is the turn up before
So we
you
about
get
to fuck turn up.
You feel me?
It's about to go.
Or you about to please yourself turn up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Feel me?
I couldn't even hear that.
Self love. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Self-love.
real self love.
Yeah, but I hear that's selfish. Self pleasure is selfish though. I hear, man.
Is it?
In the Bible, it's self.
Talk about it.
Bible.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sure, that's safe.
Nah.
That's safe.
Elaborate.
Right.
Elaborate.
Time, yeah.
Elaborate. Let me hear something.
So self pleasure is I guess a sin on a level.
Really?
Absolutely, self pleasure, where another human can satisfy your body.
I feel like it's subjective. subjective because like what if somebody can't how can somebody please you if you don't know how to be pleased?
Right. That's hard. Absolutely.
By the way, I'm not against the Bible. I'm just saying like
I'm definitely against the Bible.
Also, the Bible was man-made, man-written.
Hold on.
After man
Altered, even worse.
Altered
Facts.
after the 10 Commandments.
Right. Because the point of sex is to reproduce.
Yes.
So anything that stops reproduction, they're against it.
Right. So babies. The way that me and Kadeem or this gentleman here and any other gentleman will bang and take a female to her peak in thrusting, it will be like, you get what I'm saying? It's a bit different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So some females don't need to get to that level. Some females don't need that longevity. Some females just need that reproductive time to reproduce. The way that we penetrate certain females on a certain time frame is a bit different.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So, all right.
Cause we got some savages out there.
We do.
Right.
But if you're home alone and you get the feeling,
and you single,
and you're single,
touch yourself.
Maybe your girl's
touch yourself.
Hold on. I can see. Here's the thing, right?
Female. I mean the females. I don't know about. I ain't saying about no men, but the females. Touch yourself, shorty.
Here is my understanding to the best of my abilities, right?
Okay.
I can see why it's a sin. Cause us as humans, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like human beings are put here to reproduce.
Check.
So therefore, the sin would be when you're doing that, you're not reproducing.
You're blocking it.
You're blocking the reproduction.
Check.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could see like that's where it would fall into a sin.
Okay, so explain to me how masturbation is stopping reproduction, because you're not really stopping it. You're just doing your own thing on your own time.
But it's stopping.
You're not putting it into the fertilizing position. You're not putting where the semen touch that egg.
So it should only be that. You shouldn't be doing shit by yourself. Basically, that's what the Bible says.
Pretty
Yes.
much. Pretty much.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
If you're gonna, it should be with another individual.
So what
woman
kind
that
of,
you're gonna reproduce
what
with.
kind of porn do you watch? What's your go-to vibe, setting? Is there a specific type of couple you want to see?
What's the genre?
Yeah, what's the genre?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, listen, that female gotta be fire.
Hey.
Is there a specific ethnicity that you're into?
My own.
Listen.
So,
Man.
okay.
Don't let me start.
I'm not gonna lie.
Got it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Even though we all brown.
Yeah.
Got you.
Cause this ain't black, this brown.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, brown.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's usually
high yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually high yellow.
Don't get me started.
The red bones.
Don't get me started, man, because I don't want to
Get
feel.
started.
What my man said last episode, the ebonies.
The ebony.
The ebonies. I ain't gonna front. I show the white girls love too. I feel like as long as you look good, as long as you look good and you know and you look like you know what the fuck you doing.
Right.
Don't be out here looking all clueless, inexperienced. Because I'm gonna turn off the video and I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna keep scrolling.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you.
I might have compassion to the ones that don't know what they're doing, though. You know what I mean?
Depending on how she look.
From the culture.
Depending on how she look too.
Because
you know, man, we well, I can only speak for myself, but we visual.
I speak for myself too.
We visual creatures. You know what I'm saying? We kind of like we bask in like what we see.
Check.
Mm-hmm.
Women, they kind of like fall for what they see in us. We kind of fall for what's on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Some women fall for what they see in security.
Facts. But I feel like just on like the surface level, I feel like it's just based on what we see. Even if she inexperienced, as long as she look good while she doing what she doing, then that could get the job done. Sometimes that's what it takes. For me, I'm a little simple.
I ain't gonna hold you, though.
Go ahead, Kay.
With the white joints.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Some of them fire.
Some of them are fire, but you could tell like they be faking their ass off.
Of course.
Even though I know the shit is fake, but it's like, my nigga, fair, make it believable, bro.
Is it really fake though?
Wait. So
to it,
amateur or professional?
Tell me when.
You talking about amateurs or professionals?
Tell me when.
Professionals.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those are the fakers though.
Here's my thing, right?
They're professionals. You just said that.
But They professional fakers.
No. They hold on. You a professional.
I watch amateur.
You a professional at having sex.
I like to see the struggle in the background.
Acting. You heard?
Right.
I want to see the dirty laundry.
You already said?
What you say?
You a professional at having sex, not at acting.
Right.
I see.
So so for you to be able, so that's why you could tell it's fake, because they acting don't be that good. Because first and foremost, anybody who's had sex before knows that it does not go how they display it in porn.
Absolutely.
It does not. That is 100% fabricated.
Absolutely not.
So if you watching porn and you never had sex and you think that that's how sex is gonna go, fam, guess what? I'm gonna burst your bubble.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Not how it goes.
Nope.
You get what I'm saying?
Big time.
So, but here's the thing, right? Come off believable. Be believable.
Make me believe it. Make me feel it.
Right.
Be believable.
Right.
Be believable with it. Like, this is what you do, right? You get paid for this, right?
Right. You got all kinds of
A
passionate
good job is being believable.
races out there, though.
You know what I'm saying?
All kind of passionate races out there.
All right, why you think dudes go to the strip club besides to see a fat ass? Because when the stripper is dancing on them, she talking some shit in their ears.
Right.
And they believe that shit. That's why they go in their wallet and they don't have it and they just throwing out their last.
She got them excited.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Throwing out
saying?
their last.
She sold it.
Be believable.
I guess that's why I never been.
Because you would have blown all your money.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't.
Me
I was just
neither.
gonna ask how
Me
y'all feel
neither.
about strip clubs.
Oh,
I'm not against
I don't
it.
do
I'm
that.
not
I'm not
against
against
it, but I don't
I'm
do
not
Here's the
against
thing,
it.
though.
I don't do like that, man.
Here's the thing, though, right?
Nah.
If I do hours upon hours of hard labor, sleepless nights, like let's just say, just specifically, I'm just talking about just making money off of my music.
You're right.
I'm talking about hours in the studio from like 12 midnight to like 6 a.m. And that money that I made from doing that and then busting my ass on the shows,
That'd be hundreds of
I'm
dollars
gonna sit
in there, no?
I'm gonna sit in front of you and I'm just gonna frivolously
Throw it.
throw it away. That hurts me. I'm still listen. I know what it's like
You
to
just
not
pay
have.
her rent. You're not even her man.
Yeah.
You dizzy?
And then guess what? She gonna
You
take that
fucking
money and
dizzy?
go
She gonna
home.
be
To
like, you dizzy?
she
Hey,
taking that bread.
Crazy, man.
But at the same time,
She taking that bread and going home to her man.
Yeah.
I
She
ain't
gonna buy
gonna-
him the PS5.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. She fuck around and buy herself a PS5.
You feel
For
me?
real.
Nigga, she might buy herself a Chanel bag.
Facts.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. Yo,
She might vintage that shit.
I don't
Paying
knock
college
them
tuition.
though.
Chanel that shit.
I don't knock them though, because it takes a lot
Exactly.
of takes a lot of confidence
And
and
courage.
Yeah, because
It does.
a lot of these chicks they
And they go through a lot at the strip
Yeah.
club. You got a lot of disrespectful
Yeah.
men out here.
Yeah. That's a fact.
But, you know,
even
they-
though
they-
that's wrong, but
They put themselves through that situation, that situation.
not all of them. You got the ones that's wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You got the ones that go there, they dance, do what they do, get their bread, and they out
They-
because
yeah.
they got goals. They not
Right.
even trying
Right.
to be in this long term.
Right.
But you got those who you watch Players Club. I'm sure you've seen Players
Yeah,
Club.
yeah, yeah,
man.
You got those
Yeah.
types.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
You know what
And you
I'm
got
saying?
men that go to that strip
And-
club that were
and-
like, yo, come out of here.
and
Like,
his-
let me take you out
Like,
here.
why are you doing this?
And the-
You don't have
Come
to
here
do
to
this.
me.
You don't have to do this, shorty.
And it's like
Right.
majority. It's like
Don't save him.
if a majority of men encounter those types, they're gonna automatically assume that that's how they all give it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like even with men. Like
But then you got to put where certain men would go in a strip club and say, like, okay, like, how much is your bills a month time? Like, let me take you out of here to where I'm going to handle this for you.
My
I know
thing
it's
is,
not-
you
you
go
can't
into
do
the
that.
strip club to look for a woman.
hell no.
Some men do.
You trying to save this porn star?
That's
save.
That's humans.
Huh?
That's human men.
A lot of
Some
men
men
go
would do
into
that.
it like, all right, this woman must be
I don't see why.
insecure. She must be looking for someone to take care of her. I can't seem to get a girl outside of this.
She looking to last.
That's a sin.
My money talks
Bro,
here. I
that's
could
the
probably
wrong-
looking
lure
to
her in.
survive. She
That's the
wants to
wrong
survive.
place to look for love.
That's
Yeah,
though.
a
but
sin.
some men are like that.
You're right,
Hold
though.
on, look,
You're right.
right.
You're right.
Prime example, right? I'm gonna give you the alternative to that.
Go ahead.
With females, that's like females who have a guy who ain't shit, but she believes that she's the one that's gonna change him.
Yup. Oh man,
That's the equivalent
check,
of that.
Check,
Right.
check.
But you can't necessarily say that about
But
a stripper because
It's
you
both
can't.
ways though.
No, but here's you can't. It's not about the stripper. It's about the dude who believes that he
Okay.
could turn her into a housewife.
Right.
He's a simp.
But how is he gonna see that from just going to the strip club one night and just seeing her shaking her ass?
Yo, some niggas just never like.
But it's
they
vi-
just
there's guys
inexperienced.
like that.
Yo,
It's vice versa, to where that it'll be the opposite. This female would turn this man to a husband to take care of her.
They could probably both save each other. Beautiful
Check.
love story.
Check.
It's possible. I'm sure it's happened.
Anything's possible.
Of course.
All right, so let me ask you a question now.
Yes.
Do you feel like it's inappropriate to watch porn if you're in a whole relationship?
No, I think masturbation and all that is healthy. It's necessary.
I think it keeps it going. It keeps it flourished. Yes, it keeps it up to time.
Okay.
keeps it spicy,
So-
up to date. You
Absolutely.
learn some new shit.
Absolutely,
Try it
it
out.
keeps it non-boring.
Okay,
Like you
so-
can't get. You shouldn't get bored.
All right, so there's women out there that don't approve to this. What do you say to them? That's like, you know, she at work or whatever, and you at home. You feel her testosterone, and you gotta get this shit off. And you
Right.
don't necessarily want to wait till she get home. You don't mind waiting till she get home, but you got the free crib, and you got your laptop or your phone or your whatever.
I guess you handle your business. You pop a couple Guinness, and then when she come home, you handle that business.
Listen. Hold on.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm about to go into savagery mode real quick.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Nut number 2 is always better than nut number 1.
Whole facts. Whole
Yes.
Wait, tell me
It's longer and more and more and more.
Time out. No, I take
That's
that.
so different for women.
No. I disagree.
Huh?
I disagree.
You disagree?
Wait, hold on. Finish?
Go
Why
ahead,
I
finish
say
it.
that?
Yes.
Go
Tell me
ahead.
why you say that, and
Go
then
ahead.
you go. Boom.
Okay.
Alright. The first nut could be quick.
Quick. Got you.
The second nut, that shit don't end, my nigga.
Okay.
It don't
Okay.
come.
Hold on.
Check this out.
Go ahead.
It don't happen.
And then I go ahead.
Check this out though. That first nut don't feel shit like the second nut. You get that first one off, you like, damn. Even if you feel like shit, I came too fast, whatever.
Okay.
But nigga,
The second nut is
that second nut,
is a sweat.
it's
You
a sweat.
Of
You gonna
course.
do work because you got the time.
But
You got
wouldn't
the
that
mouth.
make it more worth it? Wouldn't that make it feel just as good? Because like, damn, I put all this work in.
All right, for the female,
I'm really asking this
For the
question.
I'm
female?
watching the female.
Exactly.
How
Here's my
she's
thing.
pleasured.
Exactly. But for the female,
I
that
need to see
second
how she's pleasured.
right for the
Right.
for the female, that second nut is golden. The first one, I'm not gonna lie. If you come quick, it's not gonna really benefit the female unless you
Exactly.
you did your due diligence
True.
in the 15-20 minutes before the
The foreplay, like I
foreplay.
said.
That
20
female
minutes,
gonna want
don't
you to
rush
stop.
The foreplay.
If you do
That
your thing,
female gonna want you to stop. Like
Ex-
say until she say yes, stop. Go ahead. You
Hold
stop.
on, I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm with that.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm with that. She
Hold
said
on.
me to stop. Yes.
Yes.
You satisfied, shorty?
Just
You
put it in.
satisfied?
Pause.
It's my turn now.
Okay, baby.
Pause.
Baby.
Hold
You
on.
satisfied?
Pause.
Okay, good.
Pause. But
That's
if
it.
pause. But if she pushing your head away, talking about yo, just put it in on some like yo, this shit. I just want it now.
Yeah,
Then-
shellings.
Exactly.
Shellings.
Right.
Shellings.
Right. But to
I'm
go
a
back
dude
to
till
the
you say stop.
But to go back to the original question, like I don't feel like it's inappropriate. I feel like that's healthy, like you said. It could flourish. Cause porn, I'm not gonna lie. Me growing up, I watched porn as like I kind of studied it.
The black cable box with the button on the back.
Yeah, you gotta.
Exactly.
But then you gotta study the mind of the human.
Yeah.
To where what they want. Every human ain't the same. So you gotta know what they want and what they want to see, like
Exactly.
and experience
Exactly.
and to be pleasured by.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, like I've had a girl that she didn't mind me watching it, but it had first. I don't really care to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like
You rather do.
Yeah,
The
she-
real
but she
thing. That's
care?
how I am.
Huh?
She wanted to watch.
No.
Okay.
She cared if I watched it without her. You know what I'm saying?
So she
The
got to
plot
watch it with
thickens.
you.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. So wait, why did she want to watch it with you?
Cause she trying to try some shit right away.
Okay.
You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
This is why I feel like it's not.
And then not just that. I took it as she honestly feels that you're gonna watch that, you're gonna get aroused,
right.
and I prefer to be the one to
Satisfy the
satisfy
arousal.
you.
Yeah.
The arousal. It's
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You want to. You're the
course.
you're the man.
They kind of.
Why not?
I respect that.
I could see where as a man, I could see where they can take it as disrespect because it's like
you're the man. You want to feel heroic,
not just
and finish the situation. Like you accomplish the situation.
Yeah.
All the time, majority of the time.
But not just that. The woman is gonna take it as maybe you don't like having sex with her. You probably think her shit is trash.
That's a bit of a
And
reach.
you keep going back to porn.
That's
to
exactly
which is true in some situations.
Why
It is
you going
true.
to that when she's there type shit? That's
Yeah.
how they gonna take it.
Okay.
So they might, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
And
you.
this is just for me having a lot of female friends and asking questions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So actually, that brings me to the next question. So, do you feel porn is no? All right. So you and your significant other just finished having sex.
Okay.
You finished. So you go to the bathroom, wash up,
Okay.
and you overhear her starting to masturbate.
I'm ready. I'm ready again. I'm ready again.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
I'm ready again.
Hold on. First of all, hold on.
I'm ready again. I'm on that fire.
So you're not gonna be upset?
Hold on.
Like, yo, you just finished. You thought you put it down.
Nah,
You're sweating from
What
it.
type
You
of settings is on your vibrator? What type of shit is that?
She just needs that compilation. She needs that consistently pow pow.
Wait.
What is she?
Hold on.
It don't matter what she
I hope
is.
she's Spanish.
Whoever
she's
whoever
Spanish.
your girl is. So picture your
I hope
girlfriend
she's
right
Spanish.
now. If you had a girl right now and she did that, just tell me how would you feel? Boom.
I'd feel away.
Oh, she's Dominican and Puerto Rican. I know that.
You know why? I'll tell you why I'd feel
Especially if
away.
I'm sweating.
Because not even that.
What the hell was I doing the
Here's
whole
the-
time?
Here's the
Right.
thing. Here's the
Killing
thing, though,
yourself.
right?
Hell yeah. I'm winded.
Here's the thing. It's like not even the fact that I just bust a sweat and I'm winded. My nigga, if you wanted to go again, say that, my nigga.
Oh, I
You
feel
waited
you.
till I left the room.
I
Like,
feel
what the
you, I
fuck
feel
is
you.
going on here?
I feel like you going.
If you wanted round 2 or round
That's
4,
all you had to
Quattro,
say.
Cinco,
Right,
Seis,
right,
Siete,
right.
we could have got all of that shit
Right,
cracking.
right.
You feel me? Don't wait till I go to the bathroom. You should have been like, yo, babe, hold up.
Because
But once I
Wait a
hear
minute,
that,
I wanna
I'm
go-
gonna feel away. Like
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
what did I
You
do?
get
Like
toys,
that's
my
what I'm
nigga.
saying.
I'm about to break that
toys?
shit.
all right. So
Take that shit from her throat.
you,
Throw that shit.
that's like killing a real life manhood. I'm a man.
But that goes to the same equivalency of when a man watches it by himself and goes to do his thing by himself and his shorty feels away.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, yo, fam, you could have waited till I got here, like, or I'm right here. What the fuck?
Right.
You could have just sent the text.
So wait.
Sent the text.
But
Or just
sometimes-
like, babe, I'm ready.
Put the bat signal up.
Right, but
Right.
sometimes it's good to have a certain female that you have because once you put it down, like you put that female to bed, you put that
Yeah.
female to sleep.
Snoring.
So
I
ain't gonna hold
she's good, but then you got other females outside in other regions, other places where it's like, damn, like it's a little harder than like where your normal female you can put to sleep. It's okay, but this
Everybody's
female,
different.
You should have decided
Right.
that before you picked your woman.
But wait.
You
All
don't
right.
But then
know
your
that
that
off
woman
rip,
is
though.
good.
But wait.
You don't know that off rip.
But I'm assuming.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Hold on,
before you guys make it official,
Right.
y'all had some type of intercourse.
A couple times.
Of course, because that's how you know if you want to wipe her or not. It gotta be right.
Right.
So it's like
Not as that on her criteria, like on what she's doing and her ability and her occupation.
We're
and
gonna get to that. Don't worry. Save that.
Hold
We're
on.
gonna
Yeah,
get to
yeah.
that.
Wait.
Don't worry about it.
Let's ask the only lady in the room how she would feel if y'all just finished doing a session and then you go to the bathroom to use you go to the bathroom to wash up or whatever and you come back. Son got his
Nah,
guys
I'm not
meat in
gonna
his hand
lie.
like beating off.
Nah, I'm gonna be like, first of all, let me
Shit
just
is
say.
on the TV. Like
yeah, but how? Hold on. How
He
you even get it up to beat off like and you ain't there?
y'all just did 3 rounds.
I'm out of here.
On
I'm out of here,
the
man.
record, that has
Give
never
me my
happened to
boots.
me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there.
Okay, talk your shit.
Second of all, if that ever did happen, nah, I'm getting on top again, and we going again. There's no way I'm gonna just watch you do like
fuck
no.
out of here. I'm
So you
spanking
went-
the boots.
You wouldn't get mad?
Of course I'm gonna get mad. That's why we doing it over. I'm not just gonna let you
So
fucking
you would get mad and be like, nigga, turn that off and
turn
you
that
get,
up. Let's go. That's it.
Okay, so you wouldn't take it to heart like, really, nigga?
No,
Like,
let's
what?
go.
Okay.
That's it.
I respect that.
That's it.
I respect
Are we
that.
gonna watch this together?
I feel like most
I'm
females
gonna
would
get
just
aroused
be
again, and
like
that's
most
it.
females would be hurt and be like, what the fuck? Like
I'm not gonna hold you, yo.
A lot of men, yeah, he ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. A lot of men is not gonna do that. Me, I am not gonna do
Me
that.
neither.
I am gonna
That's disrespectful.
apply my female and say, my female, let's go. I'm gonna put my hands, my paws, my legs
On
all three of my legs, my
Yes.
third leg
Facts.
on her, and my paws on top
to
on
let
her.
know that yo, we going again.
Absolutely.
We not
That's
about to
a
do no porn.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Side question though, do y'all watch porn while y'all fucking? Do y'all need it?
If I'm fucking, I can't. I'm not.
I'm not paying attention to it.
I'm
Yeah.
not looking at that shit.
Right.
I did it before. I did it before,
12
but-
minutes,
I
little
did
8
it
minutes,
before.
quick.
Set the
yeah.
tone.
But that's because
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's the
Right.
girl
Right.
that I was dealing with.
And that'd be the first and second round. But go ahead.
The girl I was
First and
dealing with at
second
the
round.
time.
Okay.
We was
Yeah, because
watching
the third,
together.
you don't need that. My fault. Go ahead.
Now that the girl I was
Strong.
dealing with at the time.
Third round.
Exactly. You done got everything out your system. You know what I'm saying?
The girl I was dealing with at the time, we was watching it together, and while we was watching it, it just like, yo, fuck. This is me personally. Fuck this watching shit.
Let's do it.
Let's
You
do
right
it.
here.
Right.
I got pum pum right in
Exactly.
on bed in front of me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Get the business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Busting them cheeks.
Spread them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Clapping them cheeks.
I'm done.
But then, you know, you got some pum pum that don't want to go nowhere neither.
Oh,
What do you
Talk
mean?
on it. Speak on it.
You got some pum pum that like, okay,
Shame.
I'm not gonna deal with this lame dude that ain't got nothing to provide in this lifetime in 5 and 10 years. So I'm gonna stick with this guy. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got this security to handle you and yours, and if you meet somebody with kids and et cetera, to where this ain't going nowhere. So like, no, I'm not gonna waste my organ. I'm not gonna waste this time and that time with you. So I'm gonna handle this one with the other one with you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Because
So
at the end of the day, bills gotta be paid, man.
getting off the porn topic. All right. Do you feel like it's appropriate to have a best friend of the opposite sex when you're in a relationship?
Yeah. So you stay grounded.
for women and
So
men?
you want your girl to have a boy best friend and you could have a girl best friend?
It's only fair because I did.
Here's my thing.
Have you? I have Lana as a good friend, and these are females,
Right.
and they give me feedback
Right.
on the way they want to be pleasured and handled,
Right. So you can apply those tips, I guess, or that advice to your woman.
to where I'm gonna handle my woman.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Makes sense.
Can I
Right.
Can I throw a wrench in there?
Absolutely.
He's famous for throwing wrenches.
Throw a vice grip.
Brace yourself.
Throw a vice grip with a clutch.
Wrench throw over here. You feel me?
With a vice grip.
Facts. For your significant other, as a man,
Okay.
would it matter if her best friend is straight?
And single.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and single, and he's your girlfriend or your girl's best friend.
So he's looking for that
Because once
accomplishment that boast. Like, okay, he gonna tell your woman that, like, okay, I'm handling females this way and so, and then your female gonna feel like, oh, I want to be handled that way.
see,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So then are you saying it's not okay? Because that
me?
don't sound okay.
For me, it's not. That nigga got to be gay. I'm sorry.
Nah, but then
If that's if as a woman, if that's your male best friend, that nigga got to be gay. If he's straight,
I don't want him to be gay. I want him to know.
if he's
that
straight, I feel like he got an agenda. Why you?
I
talking
want to know my courage.
Why you? No,
I want to know my courage.
Hear
I
me
want to
out.
know my
Hear me
accomplishment.
out.
Hold
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Let me
Hear
get a
me
shit
out.
off. Let me get a shit off.
Hear me out.
Wildin'.
What do you need to know about your best friend as a female and her nigga fucking for?
I want to know my
As a straight-
accomplishment.
as a
I want to
straight-
know my
As
like,
a straight man,
I got this. Like,
as a straight man, what do you need to know that for? As a gay man, it's like, all right,
But
you
she
can
is
tell
gonna
me.
go to him and ask him for advice and go to him if let's say me and my man are arguing, I might go to my guy best friend and be like, oh, like let me get the guy's perspective. Maybe I'm wilding. Maybe
Right.
I'm bugging.
So
and he
my-
could put me on to some like
my
you know, you
daughter's-
are
my
wildin',
daughter's
and this is
mother
how men
have-
think.
He can, but if on the low he has an agenda to get you, he's gonna tell you shit to fuck up
He
your
might,
situation.
but
That's
your
a
girl
fact.
gotta be loyal and strong-minded enough to be like,
Big
all
time.
right, nah, I'm
Exactly.
gonna take
And
this with a
as-
grain
yeah.
of salt.
And as a friend of this
Absolutely.
man, you
Absolutely.
gotta be able to tell
Right. Like, and not all women could do that.
Exactly, because you thinking like, oh, he's harmless. He's my best friend. Right. He would never. No, if this nigga's straight,
he would.
This nigga's a whole straight man. If you threw it at him,
he gonna catch it.
All that friendship shit is out the window.
Big time. Big time.
If he gay, it changes the game.
Right. So my daughter's mom have a gay and straight male friend.
All right. So how do you feel? All right. Forget about the gay one. How do you feel about her being best friends with the straight one? Honestly,
I'm insecure.
Okay, you're strong enough to admit that.
It's a little fuzzy. Absolutely. It's a little fuzzy, right. But
Let me
like,
give you my take.
But then like I'm a man where it's like I would dominate certain things. So it's like I'm the boss of my situation. So I'm gonna grab and hold that and grab that. So whatever he feel like he's gonna accomplish. No. I'm gonna root out.
Okay. So you're confident enough in who you are as her man where that's not going to really threaten or affect you?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. And then, I give the opinion of the situation for you like, yo, man, listen, like, if you feel like your male friend is like that guy, like, go with him because I'm going to go elsewhere.
Oh. All right. So Kadeem, how you feel?
Kadeem, yeah, go ahead. Get your shit off, Kadeem. Because I got another side question. Go ahead.
All right, cool. My thing is, it depends.
Okay.
Was this male best friend there before we got together?
Right.
The whole time.
Because you can't really say nothing if he was already there.
If he was already there, I can't really.
If he was there first, it's out of your control.
And here's my thing.
He's there with you.
The reason why I say that is because
you did May 30th.
I'm done.
Problematic.
Yeah. May 30th, you there, he there May 30th.
So that's different. How do all of a sudden he become your best friend when I become your man?
Right. No, he's not your best friend. He just a consoler. He's a good friend.
If he's there before, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been that male best friend.
Yeah.
And I've been accused of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like
that you ain't even do.
I'm not even thinking.
Check.
Because I got my own bullshit that I'm dealing with.
But you're a threat because you're her best friend. You're a threat.
And it's not, and I've had multiple,
especially if you straight.
Here's the thing though, I've had,
but some female want that best friend in their man.
Yeah,
I've had multiple female best friends, and this problem occurred every time. So what I do is as the guy in that role, I gotta make it seem, I gotta like, yo, listen. You're the one who makes her happy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just her friend. Right. I need you to understand, like, this is just a friendship and nothing more, nothing less.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't look at me as a threat. You get what I'm saying?
I just want to say one thing.
And I can understand because if I'm a dude now. My girl got a male best friend. I'm gonna be looking at.
Oh, you already looking at him sideways. You already looking at him sideways. Yeah.
Been the best friend.
Shout out to the Rock.
If he been there, all right. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with having a best friend of the opposite sex,
right?
As long as boundaries are put in place.
Right. Facts. So I just wanted to say one thing. Facts. As a woman, most of my friends are men. Like the only girl best friend, you guys know who my girl best friend is.
Susie.
Shout out to Susie Fresh.
Shout out to Susan.
She couldn't be here
today.
Get well soon, Susan.
Check. You know you're the homie. You're a homie all day.
Yes,
so most of it takes a certain kind of man to be okay with the fact that I have a lot of male best friends. Both of you, I would consider two of my closest friends.
Check.
And you know my other two. That's really all I have. So it's like you need a secure man by your side to be okay with that. And it's also up to you to like check certain things. Because I'm not going to front. There's a lot of women out here who are like, oh, that's my best friend. But they do the most. They're super disrespectful. And it's like, it's up to my man to put that in check. If he has a girl best friend, like, yo, you got to chill.
That's a fact.
Like, you're not going to go anywhere. You're my best friend, but this is my girl, and you got to respect the relationship I have with her. And a lot of men don't do that.
Right.
They're okay with letting the female best friend just do a little too much.
A lot of us is oblivious
because
to it,
they get soft with the female.
Right, but it's like, if you're oblivious and I come to you as your girl, like, yo, I understand that's your friend, but you got to check that.
Yeah,
like, I'm not
really right. He will get soft to you, but then it'll be different to where we get soft to them.
You know what it is?
Yeah, because y'all have that bond too. But you can have a bond, but the bond is different. Like me and you have a romantic bond. And if she's getting a little too flirty, a little too touchy-feely, I'm not with it.
Right.
I'm not telling you to not be friends with her, but she just got to tone it down a bit.
It has to be a level of respect.
Because Kadeem, you had a girl. Did I ever do the most? Never. I was respectful to you and your girlfriend. at all times.
Shout out
I
to
know
you.
my place as your
Right,
friend.
but
Shout
that
out
wasn't-
to you.
That wasn't the vibe.
Big
That
shout
wasn't
out.
that wasn't the
Shout out
vibe for you to do
And
that.
Ray, you too. I've always been respectful to
That
you and
wasn't
your
the
lady.
vibe for you to do that. You're my homie, like
A
so.
lot of
he
girls
goes-
don't see it that way.
I fucks with it because I never
You know
had
what I mean?
to come
Yes,
to you and be like,
absolutely.
Yo, you need
gotta-
to chill.
Exactly.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
They're
As
gonna
long
say-
as that's put into place, we good
That's
for
it.
me.
And
You
yo,
can have all the girl best friends
That
you
shit
want.
makes
The
that
woman
shit
would say
makes-
like, oh, she's pretty,
That's
or
my
so
thing.
and so, and she looked this way, and so and so.
Cause like I'm not trying to toot my horn, but I'm not an ugly girl.
She
So I
give-
already know when
she
girls
give me
see
the competition.
I already
that-
know when girls
the-
see me. It's already
She
like,
give me the competition
so
I
we-
need. So
Talk
it's
your
like,
shit.
oh wow.
No, but I'm not.
Talk
I'm
your
not,
shit.
I'm not Beyonce.
Talk your
but
shit.
I'm not an ugly girl.
Talk your shit.
And I already know how women are.
They
So
feel
it's
threatened.
like they feel a little threatened. I don't
feel
even want to say
threatened.
threatened.
No, they feel threatened.
They feel threatened.
They do.
Alright, cool,
They do.
well, thanks.
They do.
We'll be the ones to
But
say
me
it.
knowing that, because I am who I am, I'm never gonna violate that, and I'm gonna keep my distance. Because it's just I know how women are, and I would feel the same way if I was in her position.
Okay.
So I have that respect, but a lot of women don't.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Right,
Like,
right.
As the guy in that position, I'll do the same thing because it's like, yo, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to have a girl that got a best friend, and I'm thinking this nigga trying to get her on the low. 'Cause I'm the type of nigga like I'm gonna have to pull up on you.
Woman though.
That's true.
Right, of course.
That's true. That's
of course. Because if you don't trust her, what's the point of being with her?
Exactly.
Wasting your time.
And that's vice versa. From women to a lot of women, they don't trust the man they're with. And it's like, why are you with them? That's going to lead to so much toxicity throughout the relationship. Every time you go out, she's going to be questioning you,
confusion.
blowing up your phone. And it's like, bro, if you don't trust me, why are you
Imagine
with
what
me?
he gonna do
Yeah. Yeah.
as a man.
Yeah.
As a strong man.
So
I promise you, he won't sleep.
all right, so to go back to what we was to go back to the original question, right? It's like a side question. We talking about your significant other having the opposite sex as their best friend, right?
Yeah.
How do you introduce them? If they're if the
daughter's-
best friend is gay,
my daughter's mom.
how do you introduce them, and if they're straight, how would you introduce them?
My daughter's mom.
I'm not gonna lie.
Is gay.
You what?
My daughter's mom.
Okay.
He's gay.
Your daughter's
Wait,
mom.
your daughter's mom's best friend is gay.
My daughter's mom.
Wait a minute.
Oh, your daughter's mom is gay.
My daughter's
Wait,
mom
you
best
must be
friend is
having
gay.
fun.
when the henny's in the system.
Ain't no telling. When the reposado is in the system.
Yeah, when that's a
Ain't no
kid.
telling.
Yeah, I'm like, wait,
Right.
his mom,
So, yeah.
his daughter's mom.
Is gay?
When my lady's mom
Problematic.
when my lady's mom when my lady's best friend is gay, etc.
Right.
He's a male.
Right.
He's a
so
male.
how does she introduce? All right, the gay one and the best. It don't even matter at this point. The gay one and the straight. Any male best friend or woman best friend, female best friend. How do you introduce that the appropriate way where your lady feels comfortable?
I forgot how it was back.
But I feel
it
like
was
it's
like
still
a couple
different
years.
from
It was
the
a few
best
years
friend.
ago.
Like,
It was a few years
I've
ago.
been in
So
this
it's like what the
position, so I
hell?
can
ever?
answer this. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this position, like, so I can answer this.
all right, so
Now?
go.
I ain't got no girl now. You know what I'm saying?
He's single now.
But your last
Situation.
First of all, that was nerve wracking, but I did it.
Why was it nerve wracking?
Right, but no,
Hold on,
you can't say that because you was
Why I
you
say-
was
hold on,
ready to
hold on.
love her.
Why I say it was nerve wracking is because I knew the person that I was with at the time.
You knew your girl already.
Yo, listen. She would not hesitate to give you the biggity big boop boop pop pop.
Yeah, but were you ready?
So therefore,
were you ready to love her?
hold on.
Were you ready to
Therefore,
love her?
anybody that I introduced her to was with caution.
Right.
So therefore,
Tread lightly.
And what was she? Black?
I'm not. Listen, we not going to.
We not.
So imagine if you,
Caribbean. Just say Caribbean. That's
okay,
it.
she's Caribbean.
Yeah.
So imagine if you introduced her to a Spanish young lady.
Hold on.
It's lit.
One second.
Let him finish.
Let me finish for you. If I lose my chain of thought, right?
Go.
So now introducing her,
Right.
To a what?
to a female best friend.
That is.
The first thing I must
Shut
do.
up.
The first thing that you must do. You must introduce her as your girlfriend first.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, you're right.
Context
you
is
proceed.
everything.
You proceed
Absolutely.
to introduce the best
Put
friend
some
as the
respect
best
on that
friend.
girlfriend.
Context.
Absolutely.
I
Now,
feel
if you introduce the best friend first,
Nah.
they gonna think y'all have some type of history.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
like,
a fact.
My nigga, I'm your whole. She gonna look at you like, My nigga, I'm your whole girl. How the fuck you introducing her before me?
That's
Can
a
I throw
fact.
something in there though?
You
Yo, hold on.
She should have been knew her though.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say that.
My daughter mom know
Not even.
Acosta.
Not
My
even.
daughter mom know.
Hold on. But if the
I like how he called you by your last
my
name.
fault,
He
my
always
fault.
calls me by my last name.
If the relation,
My woman know her as Acosta.
hold on, but here's the
Acosta,
And
she
then
on
that's
Nelly.
the reason,
But-
'cause it's
but-
formal.
but hold on, but
Yes,
but
she
how
said
long-
Acosta
Right.
first.
I
But your
respect
woman,
that.
absolutely.
I respect
but your
that.
woman has been your woman for a long time.
Right.
Okay.
Now I'm talking about now. The introduction phase is gonna happen in the beginning phase. I'm not gonna introduce my woman to my female best friend. Like when we deep into the relationship, because now she go think some shit.
Yeah,
Right.
she just popped
Why
up
you-
out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. I never heard about her.
Right,
You gotta
right,
give
right,
her.
right.
You gotta
Come from.
You gotta give her a heads up.
Exactly.
Like yo,
So therefore,
Acosta has been my friend.
I
Exactly.
love my last name. It's
Like-
being just thrown around.
Yeah.
Like listen, if we
Oh,
make
she know
No
her as
surprises.
if we making it
know her as that.
if we making
Yeah.
it official
Absolutely.
today,
I like that.
whenever as ASAP, the first gathering where my friends will be present,
Yeah, that's
you will be
Acosta,
there,
remember?
and I'm introducing you to every single one of them, and you're gonna get to know them and get acquainted.
Right.
You don't gotta be friends with them, but you the risk.
You gotta respect it.
You don't even gotta like
Y'all
her.
don't have to be friends with
Y'all don't
each
even
other,
gotta.
but
You don't
y'all
even
gotta
gotta
be
like her.
respectful.
You don't even gotta like her.
You
Right.
gotta
You know what I'm
respect
saying?
the compilation.
If you
Right.
fucks
Right.
with me, you're gonna be respectful, of course.
Right.
Right.
And that goes on both
Right.
on both
But
sides.
I do feel like if you have a whole girl, you have to give her the heads up.
That's a fact.
You can't give her the introduction when y'all like you can't give them the introduction when they first meet.
But you do
Right,
that.
right.
That's why you speak.
Save yourself some stress.
You speak of the people who are close in your life
Right.
when you're in the talking phase.
Right.
So it's no surprises when they
Exactly.
meet.
So
Like,
therefore,
What the fuck is this?
I'm
who
letting
the fuck
you
is
know.
Acosta?
I'm letting you know who's. I'm letting you know.
You know her as Acosta.
It's
I
like,
know his girl.
If I say Natalie,
knows
she'll be like,
me.
okay, yeah, I know her
Natalie,
name.
who
But
do
You
like,
know, whenever you brought your girl around, respectful.
She like, nah, I don't know
play
Natalie.
those games.
she know
I don't
more,
know Natalie.
Right, she know more Acosta than Natalie.
Yeah, like
Let's keep it that way.
who the fuck is Natalie? I know Acosta.
It's having a
And
phone.
even if it's the same person, it's like, yo, who is Natalie?
Just the fact that you changed the name. And
Yeah.
you calling me by my first name.
No.
That could be an
Acosta
issue.
some
been my
girls-
phone.
when it comes
Acosta
to
been my
girls,
phone for
yo,
years.
Some girls
Yo,
may take that
the
as, oh, you
smoke-
hiding her name.
yo,
No, Acosta been my phone for years. She knew her fucking self. She knew herself.
Right,
She knew to call Acosta before she called a Natalie.
right. Okay.
Absolutely, she knew herself.
Right.
So it ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
yo, listen, man.
Definitely nothing new.
And then I also look at it like this, right? I look at it like this, and this is why, like, you have to be good on reading energy and reading people.
Check.
Because if your counterpart's best friend, who's of the opposite sex,
Correct.
is not a good person, you could spend
That's-
a couple of moments with them,
Yeah.
and you could read them.
Right.
You get what I'm
Energy.
saying?
Right.
It's-
You get what I'm
he
saying?
just said
So
he's
therefore-
not a good person. Not a good person. As in what? Like he would like
Like
this
he's
guy-
not like he has ulterior motives.
Oh, to touch your woman.
Because listen,
Right.
I know countless amount of dudes like that I know personally that use the friendship level just to get close to the female.
It's a
Why?
flex.
Because they don't have the courage to approach her and let her know what it is from the jump.
They don't got the game.
Exactly. And it's not even the game. It's just the courage to be blatantly
but
honest.
that wouldn't work
You know
neither
what I'm
because
saying?
then it would be like something like couple minutes where it's like no, I wouldn't look at you like that. As
that's
you apply this situation to this female,
But here's the thing, though.
she'd be like, oh no, I wouldn't look at you like that. Like why you bring this to me now?
But here's the thing, though, right?
No surprises.
If that person lets it be known in the beginning, and your girl's not feeling that way towards her best friend of the opposite sex,
It'll be composed
Not even that.
faster.
She knows how to move around him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She knows how to move around him.
Right. She may not even bring him around as much.
She might not even consider him.
Right.
She might not even introduce him as a best friend to you. Like
Right.
she might be like, "Yo, you know what? I'm in a relationship. You're not fit to be my best friend when I'm in a relationship.
Right.
So that's a dub."
Right.
And ghost the nigga type shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I know
Yeah.
girls like that. Once
Yeah.
they get in once they get in a relationship,
Yo, that-
all male friends, I ain't gonna
And
lie.
honestly, the real guy
Come on.
best friend is gonna understand and respect that.
he should.
But I ain't gonna
If you
hold
really care about
that
your
shit
best
happened to me
friend.
a couple of times. But I'm just like, yo, like, I understand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, yo, let me know what's going on.
Yeah.
Don't just
Don't just
act like
ghost
I ain't
me.
know you for like since we was
Right.
like 11 years old type shit.
Because
You
then
know
you
what
gonna
I'm
think it's static.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, yo, what did I
And
do?
then not even that. Just look at it from this perspective. You get into a relationship and everything is good. You ghost me. As soon as shit goes down the drain, now you pop back up. The fuck I look like?
Right.
You using me, my nigga.
Right.
Rebound.
Now me as a person, I'm gonna look at that as you trying to use me.
Yeah.
Right.
You trying to use me as that
Right.
person to pick
Right.
you up. Like,
Right.
nah, my
Right.
nigga, because when you was
And
up, when you was up already, you kicked me to the curb. So now you down. You not about to use
And
me
then
to
you
bring
got
you
some
back
men.
up to
You
that
got
high
some
point.
men that alert to that alarm and like, okay, like you gonna do that. I'm gonna be a savage too, and I'm gonna work with your savageness.
Yeah.
And then do this and do that to you.
Yo,
So
you get what you give. You get what you give out.
You give.
If
man.
you giving out bad energy, if you out here like
That's
I
the
said,
universe.
like I said, if you
That's
out
the
here,
universe.
if you out here kicking puppies,
I'd rather the honesty.
You gonna get
Kicking
poodles.
puppies. I am
You kicking puppies. You gonna get some fucked up poodles.
you can't expect a good day if you out here kicking puppies. Like what that puppy did to you.
You gonna get some fucked up poodles.
All right. So speaking of giving and getting in a relationship, when it comes to your relationship, right? What are your views on gender roles in a relationship? So like women are supposed to do XYZ, men are supposed to do XYZ.
Men's supposed to be the head of the household, provide and so and so. A woman's supposed to help them also. And
Financially or help them in what way?
there is a percentile of financial aspect that a woman's supposed to create.
So in your relationship, break it down. Like your ideal relationship financially, let's just say that because you brought it up.
What are the percentile?
Yes.
From what to what?
Yes.
0 to what?
0 to 100.
0 to 100.
Yeah, so like your percentage versus her percentage in terms of finances. Let's talk about finances first.
As if it would like probably be like you say.
So let's say y'all live together. There's obviously bills to be paid, groceries, the children need
Groceries.
things.
So a woman's supposed to be paid. I say. I'm gonna say 47.
47%.
So-
Yeah.
So what if she
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
more than you?
If she makes more than me.
It's another wrench.
If she makes more than me, then that's just me working a bit harder than I'm supposed to, and that's good. And hopefully she recognized that.
Okay.
Right.
What you?
I mean, she'll be saving
Right.
a little more than me, correct?
Right.
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 She got more coming in.
Right. But then it jumps back to where it's like if we have a kid or not.
Changes the whole game.
Right. So if she's saving more than me, that means she's providing a bit of a different aspect for our child in the future.
Does that mean that she's the head of the household? Though?
No, because I want to be head of the household regardless of what.
Regardless of what you're making, you still head of the household.
I'm a man. I have
Well, I
testosterone.
guess you know with the money she's saving, if she's I don't want to say if she's a good woman,
If
but
she
she
making
might
60,
splurge
I'm
on
making-
you more because she's saving more.
Correct.
She may pay for a random vacation for both of y'all.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
babe, you been
And I'm
working
gonna
a
pay for
lot.
something different. If she
Right.
making 60 and I'm making 40, and she feels she had the household. No, like that masculinity is what I have to uphold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How about you, Kadeem?
I feel like my views on gender roles is as a male, how I was raised, the man is supposed to be the provider.
Check.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Check.
But I don't knock it if the man is, because I tell people this, everybody has their downtime. The sun is not going to shine every day.
Right.
No.
So therefore, he may be at his highest point.
It's gonna
Right.
rain.
There's
some
going to
days.
come a time when it's going to rain and he's
Right.
going to be at
It's
his
gonna rain
lowest.
some
And your
days.
woman should be able to.
Uphold that situation.
I wouldn't even say uphold, but uplift you in a way to get you back to that point.
All about support.
So you talking about financially or emotionally or both?
It's about
Both.
support.
Both. Okay.
Because you can uplift me financially, but
I gotta do it myself.
Me personally,
Yeah.
I prefer you uplift me mentally and emotionally. Put that battery in my back.
Right.
Maybe my battery died. You need to recharge that
Right.
shit. I'm saying I need a jump start real quick. Let me get back on my bullshit.
Right.
Let me sit back, refocus, figure out what I did wrong to get me to this point, and what I need to do to avoid getting to this point again.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, to the other one where it's like if my woman is making more money than me, I'm still gonna take on the role as the provider. The extra funds that you're making,
Check.
take that and invest that into something for our children.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we don't have children, take that and invest that into something that's going to benefit our future in the long run for when we
Invest
have
it
children.
invest it into us.
Because
Right.
in the long run, I might not be where you are right now,
Right.
but I will be eventually.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And you got to keep in consideration like rainy days.
Exactly.
Right.
We just said like it's
Right.
gonna rain. It's gonna rain someday. So you
And
gotta
that's
have
a
shit.
given.
Especially when you got children. I'm trying to make children.
Hell yeah.
What kind of rainy days would it be without children? Like,
Right.
you know, what is the purpose of us being together? Like, if we're not reproducing to create.
Exactly.
It's all
family.
Correct.
Correct. And it's a team thing.
Yeah.
Big
It's
time.
definitely a team thing.
Yeah.
See, that's
Big
how
time.
I feel. That's my
Big
take.
time.
And people today tend to forget that. They get so caught up in themselves and being selfish.
Yeah.
And
that
then
it's
they
all
get,
about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you're in a
See?
relationship, it can't be about you.
and they get
Fam.
disappointed.
Not.
It's a we thing.
Not a
it's
me
like-
thing. Like you said the last time. It's a
Yeah.
we thing, not a me thing.
Right. And then you get like it get misconstrued and you become like a disappointment. Like you fucked me over. We were on the same team, so you fucked me over. Like
Right.
you get what I'm saying? Like we were fighting we were battling the same fight. So like where the fuck did you go, shorty?
Exactly.
Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I look at relationships like this, right? The person that I choose to be with, that's the person that I'm bringing into my world, and not from a selfish perspective. She's also bringing me into hers.
That
Right.
female.
So
That female.
therefore, I have goals and aspirations of building an empire that I'd like for you to accompany me on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you have the same that
Of
you would like
course.
for me to accompany you on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But some people get so caught up in their goals that they turn the blind eye
To yours.
to your goals.
Right.
Or to y'all goals.
To
Both
y'all,
of them.
exactly, because at the,
And then
and they,
social media will fuck you up too.
Oh shit.
Bro, that shit
That's
is
the
toxic,
worst.
bro.
Whole other fucking topic.
Social media will fuck you up
Social
too.
media is the worst.
That shit is toxic.
Ay.
I'm not gonna lie, like I tell people this all the time. If it wasn't for me having to like use social media for like the benefits of my music, I
You wouldn't even use it.
I wouldn't use it.
It's a tool.
That's it. I wouldn't use it. It's too much. It's like like people.
Tools
like,
is good word.
People go by certain memes and posts like it's the Bible.
Yeah.
Far from that. Far from it.
Like it's the Bible.
Far
Like,
from
they
it.
read it like it's a song. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy.
But I'm not gonna lie, there is some people. You may be looking for some type of inspiration or anything, and you might be lacking that caption or whatever you might have seen on Instagram.
Gotta grab that.
That might have been inspiration or food for thought for you to just that you could take and apply to yourself and move forward. So I'm not. Don't get me wrong. Instagram is toxic, but it's definitely some substance in
It's
it too.
definitely influential at the
You know what I'm
same
saying?
time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, social media is influential at the same time.
Right,
But
right.
you know what it is? Is like, I feel like you have to follow a whole bunch of people who are already established
On your
or
type of
on
time.
that path to becoming established.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you don't, that's when you fall into the trap or the toxic shit.
Right.
Because you got to remember, it's our generation.
Right.
So it's the majority. Remember, it's only a small percentage that ascend to that next level. You know what I'm saying? Of being like wealthy.
We not all gonna make it.
Exactly. So therefore, the vast majority that's on there,
Correct.
it's
Correct.
a bunch of bullshit.
Facts.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying?
To them myself.
All right. So wait,
Thumbs
before, aside from finances, cooking and cleaning, everyday chores, is that just a woman's job?
No.
I don't believe so.
No.
Hold on.
But you would want
No,
Well,
because women can lift and can endure and can take out certain levels of weight
Not all
of
of them.
things.
There's
Now, all of them-
stipulations on that.
Not all of them. What if you date an MMA fighter? I mean, the chances of that.
Hold on. That's what I say. Bumba
wait, I'm
clock.
confused.
Like Ronda Rousey, are you really gonna go toe to toe with her over some
she gonna fuck you up.
who's taking out the trash? If she's
Mayla-
already
or
taking out the
Mayla
trash,
Ali.
you gonna stop her? Like
I'm a challenger though.
she might whip you out.
You would
Like
challenge
Fuck
Layla
you
Ali?
up.
How much does she weigh?
I could do this too.
How much does she weigh? Like I'm
It don't
gonna
even
try
matter.
to.
It don't even
Right?
matter. She's a professional
Hold on.
fighter, son.
I don't give a
you
fuck,
up.
nigga. My testosterone level and my manhood level will get it to get it there. Like I need to handle this.
Listen,
Talk
man.
your shit.
When she
I
put
need to
you in
say
that
chick
arm,
like
bro,
yo shorty like
fucked up.
or wifey like yo you remember that though? I handled that right? Okay.
Remember, hey, you a champion, but remember, I'm a man.
Right.
You're a man at the end of the day.
Right.
Now, if your wifey is
This ain't posted. This ain't. It's not. It's not literally handled in a certain way. This ain't established. I handled that though, didn't I?
All right.
Okay.
So I have a question for all of y'all. You're expecting your woman to know how to cook and clean, though, are you not?
No.
I'm not gonna hold
it.
you.
So it doesn't feel good after a long day. You come
Cook and
home,
clean.
house is clean, food is on the table, ready for you.
Prepare.
That depends. It varies.
I'm expecting her to prepare. Everybody ain't A1.
If she's trying, then that's what you're saying. She's
Of course.
trying to learn. She's
Right.
If she doesn't
It's edible.
already.
It's edible.
Edible. Alright.
Cleaning is just like, getting things out of the way and getting.
Yeah, but you don't want to come home to a dirty, messy house.
Here's my
You
thing.
don't.
No, you gotta
No
clean it
man
up.
does.
No, of course not.
Here's the thing, though, right? Like I said, that varies. Now,
Right.
if you're not working, you're not in school, you're just at home, by any means,
Yeah,
cook some shit.
right.
Make sure the crib is straight.
Because that's also a contribution.
Now, if you're
Absolutely.
working,
Yeah.
if you're working, and your day off just so happened to be on my work day, I'm not gonna say I expect it, but
Right.
That too.
it would be appreciated
It'd be nice.
if you did that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if you're working and I'm off, I'm sure you'd appreciate it if I did it
Of
too, right?
Vice versa.
course.
Exactly.
Of
that goes to my
Absolutely.
point to the original question, because I feel like gender roles, to be honest, I'm not opposed to it, but I feel like who's to say that a woman has to cook and clean?
That's an old school way of thinking.
Yeah, I feel like, all right, it's my take. I'm not opposed to your takes. I agree with them.
But what you're right though is because I would want my woman to know the spices and the herbs that I got to apply to my dishes.
But here's the
Right,
thing: what you
right,
come
right.
to learn, not
You know what I'm
everybody
saying?
spent that time with their grandparents in the kitchen where they can get that passed on to them.
Yeah, but see, this is my take
Yeah.
though. This is my take on the whole shit. Like, gender roles, I feel like, all right, regardless of the fact of who's making what, if she's making more, if I'm making more, I feel like you said, like on our off days, if you working and I'm working, we could switch. I
Yeah.
handle the crib, make
Yeah.
sure shit is straight on my off days, and vice versa. When you off, then
Yeah.
vice versa. That's just me. I just feel like in the times that we in now, yo, not to get into politics, but yo, Kamala Harris is vice president right now.
Yeah.
Women is on a rise.
Yeah.
Women has been on a rise.
Yeah. And women are working. With the way rent is now, how
Exactly.
expensive things are, we both gotta work.
Exactly.
It's a
So
fact.
it's like, I feel like, yo, if you the breadwinner, if you bringing them most of the money, then shit, I don't mind you being the head of the household.
Right.
Who's to say that that makes me less than a man?
It doesn't.
I feel like that's subjective.
Yeah.
Like the definition of a man to each individual in life, that's subjective. Everybody got their own definition of what a man should be, man and female. So it's like, to be honest, that general stuff, it's like, I get it, but it's the direction that we're going right now. I see that being like completely obsolete.
Yeah.
Like in about maybe like 5-10 years,
Yeah.
I feel like it'll be normal where women is like, as men, we can't even be or feel inferior to a woman if she's making more money. You know what I'm saying? Or if she's the one that's working and you're the house husband, if that's even a thing. Like if you taking
Like
care
stay
of
at home dad.
yeah, you the stay at home dad, you taking care of the kids, you
Yeah.
making sure they do their homework, they get to school on time.
Yeah, this thing ain't. It ain't that thing though.
I'm not opposed to that.
It
If
ain't-
that's
it ain't
what it
that
is,
thing.
then shit.
It's not
All
that
right.
thing.
As
I
long
feel
as
like-
long as it's working, then you know what I'm saying.
I feel like a cultural thing. All right. So as a woman,
Go ahead.
and I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican.
Go ahead.
So we're raised to be the caretakers. So now, even if I had a job, it's like ingrained in me as a woman to still come home and cook for my family.
But why?
And clean. That's just how we're raised.
Because you're Dominican, or
No, that's just how I'm raised. And in the Spanish culture, Latina culture, women are supposed to be that for men. So I kind of battle with it's like a battle between like, now it's a new age. I have to work. I'm fucking tired. I gotta come home, but it's still ingrained in me. Like, yo, I still have to cook for my family and clean.
So as a woman, if you meet a guy and you're dating him, do you feel like you have to have these?
But you see, for me, as a woman, I don't mind. And honestly,
because that's how you was raised.
That's how I was raised, and
Okay.
it's like, not that I don't trust any man I've dated, but like, I know my cooking is gonna be better than yours. I know my cleaning is gonna be better than
Well,
yours.
shit.
I'm not trying to be fucked up, but it's like,
in a 75% definitely,
I'm
absolutely.
telling you, realistically, and I know in the future
Correct.
when I have kids and I'm married, I want my husband to be my partner, and it's 50-50. Like you said, if I'm off, I'm not gonna expect it, but I'm gonna appreciate the fact that you cleaned up, even if it's not perfect. I'm gonna appreciate the fact that you cooked, even if it don't taste as good. Because you did it, and I'm gonna love on you, and I'm gonna thank you, and it's gonna be great.
It's about appreciation,
Right,
and partnership.
right.
A relationship
Right.
is not a transaction. Like, it's really a partnership. So like,
I probably won't even say anything. Like, if you didn't do something the right way, I'll keep it quiet. Because just the
Exactly.
fact that I feel like a lot of women discourage the man too. Like, oh, but you didn't do this the way I wanted you.
It's
You
a
didn't cook it the way I wanted you to cook
It's
it.
a-
And then
right.
men don't even want to bother. Like, you got to still appreciate your man and the
It's
fact
a-
that he put that effort in.
right? It's
Correct.
a partnership because wherever I lack, you gotta pick up. You gotta pick
gotta
up the
gain.
slack.
Right. I'll probably just clean
If-
up after you on the side. You didn't know, but, I'm going to just do it.
If you really want this to work, you gotta be doing efforts on both ends. It can't be like, oh, can you do this? No, you gotta do it because like, all right, my girl, she might be busy, she might be running late or whatever. Let me take out the trash.
Yeah.
Let me not depend on her to take out the trash.
But a
while
lot
she
of
going.
men don't do, like, y'all all, listen, this is all grand and golden. But a lot of men
Gotta be
don't
mindful,
see it that
man.
way.
Gotta be mindful. If
They
you want
don't
this
see
to
it that
work,
way.
you gotta be
That's
mindful.
how they was raised.
Yeah. She might have to go to work at 5 a.m. She got to go out. We live in New York. You go. We got seasons and shit. In the winter,
We got seasons and shit.
yo. In the winter,
We fucking do.
We do.
Yo, for all the listeners, we got seasons. If you go out and it's fucking 30 degrees, depending on what kind of car you got, you might have to warm that bitch up.
Like
Yeah.
Big time.
So
Big time.
if your
The
girl gotta
year,
work,
the tuning,
exactly,
how it's maintained.
exactly. So if your girl gotta work at 5 a.m. and you don't gotta work till fucking, you got the night shift. Handle everything at the crib. That way, when she get home, she could just chill and go to sleep and
Right.
relax. Help the
Right.
children if y'all have any. Do the homework or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a
Have the car
partnership.
ready for her to go to work
It's
at 6
exactly.
p.m.
It's a partnership. You might have her food, her dinner set up for her
Even
when
if you
she
order
get home.
some shit one day,
Exactly.
it's okay.
It's all about.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
a partnership at the end.
Do women take that for like a sucker?
Take what?
nah,
A man that does that as a sucker?
hell
Yeah.
no.
Why would she do that?
Why-
If this is the
yeah.
man that she plans on
You
being with,
got some women that are
badger-
over savage.
They'll
then
badger
she
the
don't
man.
deserve that man.
She doesn't.
Cause
Because that's part of contributing
you
to the
got all
household
kinds of
too.
humans
It's
out
not
there.
all about finances. That's part of it.
I'm not gonna lie, like
She don't deserve that man.
as a man, like I couldn't picture myself as a stay-at-home dad.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Like, my pride, like how I was
Right.
raised,
You.
how I was raised, right?
Right.
Like
The
how
man- the
like,
manhood.
how I was raised was similar to how you was raised. The women are the caretakers,
Right.
The men are the providers.
Yeah.
Therefore, like, I'd feel bad if you had to work all of the hours and pay all the bills.
Right.
I wouldn't
Big
feel
time.
like a man. I feel less of a man, and that
Yeah.
has nothing to do with you,
But
with the woman that I'm with.
Where did
That's
that come from though?
upbringing.
Upbringing,
Yeah.
right? I was gonna say that.
Upbringing.
Because I was brought up where
Environment.
the same that y'all saying. The man was the breadwinner and the woman stays at home, and But I also seen that when I was raised by my uncle and my aunt. I wasn't raised by my parents. So
Okay.
like when my aunt, basically what I said, like if my uncle's out at work, she's taking care of everything at home. She making sure I'm fed. She making sure like I'm good. All my homework is done. So that when my uncle come home, he don't really gotta do shit. He could just go home,
That
come
was
home,
my dad.
relax, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like make sure that his dinner's on the table for when he come home. When he wake up from his little nap or whatever, he could eat it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I grew up seeing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I never really viewed my uncle as the breadwinner, even though he was never really home. He might have seemed like the breadwinner, but in my eyes, I seen it as a partnership. Like my aunt, she's playing her role, and my uncle,
Playing his.
he's doing his. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them.
Yeah.
And then I also look at it like, with us, we kind of have to update.
Us as in who? As men?
No, like
Our
us,
generation.
Our generation. We
Yeah.
have to update it because it's
We
not
have a
like
whole
how it
different
was
view.
back
It's
then.
not.
Now,
It's no longer traditional.
now,
Yeah.
at the end
No,
of the day,
it's definitely not
I
traditional.
still feel like the men should be the provider.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I do too.
Like, but at this within the same breath, like I said, if I'm off from work and you have to work,
Yeah.
I don't mind taking care of the responsibilities in the house and watching
the
after the
kids
kids and
and
making sure they have their homework
Mm-hmm.
and everything is prepared.
Right.
I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the same time, it's like, yeah, you're my woman. Like, I want
Right.
to make sure the job is as lighter for you, as stress free as possible.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting you to want the same for me. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So
And if
that's
you got-
that's what I mean by it should be like for our generation. We should still keep those old school morals,
Yeah.
but just tweak them a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We gotta normalize it. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause
Like,
at the same time, it's like the women today, they don't want to be stay at home. They want to be entrepreneurs. They want to
Yeah.
go out and get it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna knock you for wanting to go get it.
Of course not.
But at the end of the day, what you go out and go get, like, I'm not about to have you use that and like take care of everything that we got going on. Like,
They
I'm
gotta
gonna
get it
still
from-
do that.
They gotta
keep
get
that
it
same
properly.
energy at the crib too.
Yeah, it's
Same
like,
energy
properly.
that you putting out there to strive for your dreams. Gotta do that at home too.
Exactly.
Like,
Big time.
balance.
It has to be about, like, I feel like a lot of it, just to wrap this up, is about understanding your partner and sometimes understanding where they lack too and not faulting them for it. Like, I'm gonna give you an example.
Right.
I walked into the kitchen one day and like my dining room is like open to the kitchen. So I see my father on one end and my mother on the other. And my mother has her glasses on and she's paying all the bills. Like, she's sitting down, writing all the checks, looking at all the statements. And my dad is on the other end of the table
Doing what?
coloring.
Goals.
Coloring and listening to music and vibing, whistling and living his life.
Goals.
And I'm like, yo, the irony of this. Like,
Goals.
I walk in, but it's like my mother's like, at the end of the day, your father gave me all this money to pay the bills. So it's like, while I'm handling everything and all the finances,
He's
he
making
gets
it.
to chill.
Oh, because
And-
making the money.
he
Because my
drops
father gets
that.
paid and
He drops
gives,
the bag
gives
on
all,
her. It's okay.
gives the majority of his check to my mom.
He drops the bag on
But
her.
he
It's
knows
okay,
that he's
boss.
not good with budgeting and financing. My mother is.
That's dope as hell because he gave
So
her
a
the
lot of
bread.
it is just like understanding the
right.
dynamic of your relationship.
I need you
You
to
know
handle
what I
that.
mean?
That's good.
And-
That's like understanding strength.
But he
Right.
makes up for
Weaknesses.
everything else. Like, whenever she's stressed
Yeah,
or needs that
I did-
love, he
I
gives
don't
it
mind
to
that
her.
situation. That's okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I respect your mom for even letting him do what he do.
Cause she knows that he's a good man at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So it's like, you want to color, listen to music?
Do your
'Cause you
shit.
work hard. You're a good father.
Do
You're
your
a good
sh-
husband.
Do your thing,
That's
King.
it.
Do your thing, King. I respect that. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
hold you. I hope you find that too.
I hope we all find that.
I hope you find that. I don't know if that's what I want, but I hope you find that. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Yeah.
that's what you want.
I don't know. That whole the traditional ways of
Well,
being.
my mother works too,
Correct.
Oh, she does.
yeah, my mother works too.
Okay.
But
but
I
that-
feel like I want my woman to work, and work
Yeah.
as hard enough.
Right.
That's why I say.
She don't have to work as hard as, but hard enough.
But
Yeah.
that's why I say we have to tweak it.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, women have passions. They have their own passions.
They
as
gotta
well.
make money too, bro.
Exactly. So
course.
while I'm out here chasing, not just working for the bag, like to get the bag, but chasing my passion and my
Right.
dreams. I'm sure you got dreams and aspirations
Hell
as
yeah.
well.
Hell
Go
yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I encourage you to go get it.
Exactly.
Whatever support you need, I'm here to support you to go get it.
Yeah.
As you should.
If I can assist you to make the journey easier, I'm here.
And guess what? That's gonna come back to you too.
Exactly.
So we both benefit from the situation.
All right. So just to wrap this up,
Did we cover everything?
we're over 2 hours, boo boo. We covered everything.
Where?
2 hours and a minute right now.
I just want to put it out there that I said that this is going to be the longest and the best episode.
It is so far. So I just want any
can
closing,
speak it into
any
existence.
closing statements, anything you learned, anything. Look at Denzel looking for more shit to talk about. Denzel always looking for more shit to talk. He could
I'm not
be here
gonna
for
hold you.
5 hours
Word.
straight.
We broke the
just
Joe
talking.
Budden podcast.
Love and
That's the
prosperity.
Drink Champs territories.
Yeah. We're doing
Nah,
love
but
and
like anything
prosperity
y'all want to
thing.
close with. Well, first of all, I just want to thank both of y'all for coming.
I want to thank y'all for having
Because
us.
this is very new
Big
for
time.
us. This is our baby, and the fact that y'all even took time out of your day to come and
Absolutely.
Here's the
kick
thing,
it with
right?
us.
It's a
Huge.
good experience. It's a good experience too.
This
I
is
like
why,
this. I like this shit.
I smile as if this is my own platform because as a creator, I know what it's like to get your shit started from the ground up. You get what I'm saying? So when I came in
From
and I
the
see-
mud.
Exactly. so just you got to remember, like,
Baby said that.
not even just with music. I tell people this, like, when you're a creative, you're you're pulling things out of thin air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out
Shut up.
of thin air. This is not something that's been you seen done already. Like, because yeah, it's been done before,
Of course.
but you're making it work for you.
Right.
And you personalize it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I see with that. I love it. I respect it. I wish
Big
you guys
time.
more blessings,
Thank
success,
you.
prosperity
Yeah.
to come in the future. And I look forward to being on this show again.
Appreciate it,
Definitely.
baby.
Yeah.
Whenever you need me for a co-host, I'm
Oh,
here.
Even in the
always
background.
welcome.
Even in the
Y'all
background.
always
Hey,
welcome.
get used to their faces because they're gonna be back
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
definitely.
Gilly, if Gilly
Right.
got $1 million worth of game, this is $1 billion worth of game.
Big facts. Feel me?
Right.